Yes. Pirate Radio, episode 14. Let's go. What's up with your boy Biden, man? What's up with your boy Biden? I see you CNN half-ass passing by like, yeah, you know, that surely lands on Biden. Where's this a song at, my nigga? Where's this a song? Nah, my nigga, add some song on that. Add some song to that fucking journalistic coverage that y'all have. The world-renowned journalistic coverage. Add some song, my nigga. Batería en reggaeton. For real, like Calderón. Add some sazón to your stories. Don't just talk about Biden now because he caught with his pants off, with his pants down. Don't just, you know, glaze right over it. Yeah, we know. We sure this falls under his hands, and we trying to say no. Don't go over there. Stick right here. Because if it was you know who, the one that scared everybody and made everybody think that they're a fucking politician and scared everyone to vote for the wrong person. No, yeah. If it was that person with this event, it would have been, listen, freaking CNN would have freaking created a new channel, CNN plus, and just did 24-hour, you know, so all those fucking liberals could just be jerking off. That's why I say, listen, put that song on it. Go ham. You see CNN, ABC, MSNBC. They don't even want to say it themselves. Like, oof, like this looks bad. So they're just calling like that. Some white dude with glasses, with an encyclopedia in the background to let you know he reads a lot of books. And, you know, he's going to even gloss it a little bit like, yeah, you know, this falls under Biden's hands and the administration. No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's the little catchphrases that y'all love to use? American die. But, like, you know, the shit that makes they make it like rhyme. Biden's crime, Americans died. Like, you know, stupid shit like that y'all love to be fucking making shit like that trend when it comes to, you know, Agent Orange, the Cuco. That's why it's like I can't stop to think like all this shit is like almost going on purpose. Like, let's do this. You gonna go in. They're gonna hate you. You're gonna leave. You're not gonna go for the second term. You're gonna go. You're gonna leave. So we can show the people who, you know, hated you and, you know, think that the Democrats were the best. We're gonna show them, boom, and then you could just come back, I guess, and I don't know. That's what I be thinking, because this looks too obvious. Like, by now, everybody should just be like, yeah, you know, we fucked up on the Biden vote. Y'all not gonna say it. Y'all not gonna admit it. Y'all gonna post horoscopes, Virgo season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, post that. Forget about what y'all was posting, going ham about, and fucking actually like created arguments with your own friends. No. Triple down. Double down. Nah, matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all know what you gotta do. I'm gonna look up all the triples or the triples. Triple down. Triple. Tuple. Quadruple. Tuple, I guess it's called. So look, these are the list of the tuple. Yeah, tuple, not tuple. Look at me. Empty. A zero. I didn't know this, by the way. A zero is an empty tuple. You know when it's one. Hey, you heard me? You know when it's one. No, bro, it's really, when it's one, it is considered a monopoly. Not monopoly, but monopoly. So this is when this is the liberals right here. Ready? Number 2, the couple. Couple down. 3, triple down. 4, quadruple down. Quintuple, sextuple, septuple, octuple, nonuple, I swear, decuple, undecuple, dudecuple down, doceple, trideciple, which is 13. Y'all triple down? Wait, no, because I'm gonna be mathematics and I'm gonna be fucking up on that. But the doubling down, y'all did it 13 times. Even more. And it's a triceduple. Yo, the American language is kind of tricky, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, that's what y'all did. Y'all keep on doubling, tripling down all the way down the list, because y'all just simply can't admit it. And that's a lesson for all of us. It's a lesson for all of us, because we love to be in teams. And if my team is winning, then hey, all the glory. But if my team is losing and yours is winning, don't talk to me. You know, let's send shots to each other through memes. Right? Because of politics. You know, like, this is why it's fun, but it's a learning experience. You know what I mean? Because here and there, I'll be going back to this one page. Did I forget the name? It's damn, I forgot. Uptown Heights, some shit like that I follow. It's like a Washington Heights page on Instagram. And what they do is, like, they just post shit, but then they fell down the woke rabbit hole, and their page changed to like politics. And the best part of that page is that the owner, who was not known, but 6 degrees of separations, I would know him through that. But Dominican too, obviously. It's to the point that I was like, yo, this dude a tool? Because he didn't even let shit get to a debate. Like, I will comment, but then I stop, because it was so obvious and bad that people will comment themselves and disagree. And I think I did comment after. No, not even. This is how it happened. When I first commented, it was the back and forth. But I was used to that, because obviously everybody was doing that. Like, nobody had the foresight. Some did, So I explained to him through DM, like, yo, listen, what you're saying is, it's just a bigger picture, because blank, blank, blank with blank. And I showed him links. Left it on scene, no reply, and he kept battling that drum. He kept banging that drum, that woke liberal drum, non-stop. By the way, it's not even like, damn, yo, no, non-stop, to the point that I was like, yo, is this dude paid by like local politicians? Like grassroots. Let's send a little money over here to certain people, so it can really feel like a grassroots movement. Check the people's temperature to see if they fucking with the whole liberal shit. Listen, you can't doubt it. You can't doubt it. Either that, or we're just lost in the sauce, because now it's to a point that, okay, if I'm telling you and I'm showing you shit that go against it, not to listen. And here's the thing, you know how I do. I fall back to like, yo, what is a fact? It's just different people's opinions. But damn, nigga, like, you can't outweigh the options and be logical in it, and be like, listen, if what you're saying is true, Then that is weird though. Not even that. They just dove all the way down to the fucking to their demise, and it's too late to come back for air. Now they drown, and the drowning basically is just them looking stupid. They let the emotions take care, and listen, they let the emotions even ruin friendships, man. My nigga, like, for real. I just had a dude that really thinks of what's going on, and even now, he's still stuck on, are you Trump or not? Like, my nigga, the bus left already. you gotta catch on the next flight. You're already late. Because at first, yeah, okay, it was about that, but it's because Trump was the vessel of what the fuck the idea was of America, which was the fucking Democrats beasting everything that's going on. They know about Trump more than they know about the Democrats trying to push trannies in fucking kindergarten and shit for storybook time. So they don't know that because it's look over here, not over there, and they will judge you. They have the audacity to judge you of what's your political stance. Meanwhile, I'm sure you don't want your kids to be read books by trannies. I'm hoping you're against it, right? So that you know that, and they don't know that. And they know that they're going to say, nah, I didn't know that. So what they'd rather do is just go back to the topic, which is like, no, but this nigga's a racist. You know, this guy, it's like, are you serious? Nigga, we way past that. We way past that. That's why people don't like to fuck with politics, because not everybody could fucking, not everybody can carry that sword and swing it right. You know what I'm saying? But what's up with your boy Biden? The way they used to tell me about Kanye, like, yo, what's up with your boy Kanye? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? When Kanye did something stupid or whatever, yo, what's up with your boy Kanye? So this is my way of flipping it. Because Kanye had that foresight. But niggas didn't know. Anyways. So now I flip it. Now I say, what's up with your boy Biden, yo? I haven't even said that to nobody, because that just, people can't handle it. They're gonna fall to retreat. They're gonna fall into defensive mode, and there's an argument, and you know, it's gonna be cool but not really cool, if you know what I'm saying. or like funeral friendships. Yeah, if y'all never heard funeral friendships, I'm guessing it's a real thing that always been happening. It's like when you was cool with somebody, now you're not cool, but you know in that funeral y'all gonna say what up. That's sad, but hey, it is what it is. The same people want to question all about Trump, but then when shit gets down, shit gets fucked up, they're gonna look around like, where's Waldo, and say, how did it get to this? Oh no, nigga, no, you know how it was. Don't put on the innocent type of fucking voice tone. We need that song. We need that song from everybody. We need that song from CNN, Chris Cuomo. You know what I'm saying? We need this song from everybody. Where's the song at? Y'all making fucking y'all making food with no spices. Nah, hell no. That's all I'm asking. People stranded. Nobody want to talk about that. Hispanic, everybody getting it too. Hispanic kids, white kids. I haven't seen black people, but maybe because they too smart. Like, man, I'm not joining that little military shit. I ain't gonna fucking fight for a fucking white oppressor. Meanwhile, when America does good shit that other countries don't, we take it and be quiet. Nah, but you know, I always, like, when it came to military, I had family members that was in the military. But you know, it's you gotta respect if they gonna do that, and you also have to respect the other opinion, which is America is just getting people into a lot of bullshit, and then people die out of it, and then it's like hey, great patriot, but then the parents don't have that kid no more. All these politicians have their kids. When they lose their kid and you go up to them and be like, hey, your son was a patriot. Deep down inside, they're not going to say it, but they're going to be like, man, fuck that shit. What the fuck? I want my kid back. That's what I want. Fuck patriotism. Some don't. Some dealt with it and then they just take it and keep it moving. But come on, my nigga. So to lose like fucking 13 people, if they were young enough, then or were fathers and shit like that, mothers. You think the kid want to hear your mom was a patriot? Man, suck my dick. You can't bring her back. And to see that this shit could have been avoidable, like that gets you more mad. Then that gets you. Then shit like that leads to you like hating the president for real. Because at the end of the day, though, it's like a president of any other country, of any other company. Yeah, there's a manager, there's a president, but there's somebody behind it. There's owners, shareholders. Who are the shareholders of America? They're definitely not good people, because if they were good, we could have seen a way better America, let's be honest. So who are the main shareholders, the owners, the one that sit back, the chairmans of America? Definitely what we call the globalists. So it makes you think. You don't want to just say, oh, this shit was, everything is done on purpose, but with lack of leadership in the party, then shit like this happens. Innocent lives die. You know what I'm saying? So I saw the post from Donald Trump's son, and he went a little bit too far, because he was like, all of y'all who voted for Biden, these lives are on your hand. I'm like, hey, I don't know. Because Republicans could have definitely done a better job for the black and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Not just fucking showing us the illest token black or Hispanic person to tell us why they like Trump. You know what I mean? The way I broke it down was just simple. It was like, listen, remember, nobody gives a fuck about you. Even in family. Unless they show it. If they show it, then that's good. But have that in your mind. Like, listen, nobody gives a fuck. So now we can jump into politics, right? Because you need to let go of that emotional shit back there. In politics, all these motherfuckers will sell their souls real fast. But hey, they can't really look good without the people hating them. So they're gonna do shit that the people want. But if the people are not really engaging, then he just has to play the role and then, not really do what he set out to say. You know what I'm saying? So when we come together and put a politician on check, then we can see results. But we let the news tell us highlights of politicians. And then they're not gonna, if they're against the person, of course they might. But if they're not against the person, they need to protect the person. The person can be in a scandal and you will hear about it, but they will make it look like it's not even a big deal. So eventually people will fucking vote without fucking blinking the eye. So is it the people who voted for Biden's fault? I mean, yeah, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't saw this coming, so like knock it off. But, obviously, no, not the Democrats, but the Republicans could have done a better job too. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in like, oh, let's pay for this person to say Republicans are good. No. When Kanye did that shit, he did that off his own self. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the real problem is the brainwashing, man. We need to just let go of that MK Ultra media. that news media is the fucking devil for real. It can control what you think. Can you believe that shit? Like, you know, if somebody just comes up with you with a mic and shit and the camera, and they be like, hey, does the TV control you? We'll all be like, hell no, you crazy? But it does. It does. It influences you, and then it kind of basically just brainwashes you. Joseph Goebbels, the fucking Goebbels or Goebbels, whatever the hell his name is, from the Nazi era with Hitler, he was the one that probably said, if you mention a lie a couple of times, you know, more than once or whatever, repeatedly, then it becomes the truth. Yeah, because basically people are conditioned and they believe it. Like, nobody really had a debate and say, hold up, nigga, we're not gonna get into an argument about this because we friends, nigga. Like, we can't let it get there. But tell me why you fuck with that group, and I'll tell you why I fuck with this group. Like, we couldn't even get to a conversation like that. Some did, but some didn't. I had an issue where I would repeatedly told the person, like, yo, let's just keep this, like, you know, no feelings involved. And nigga, you crazy? They could control themselves. I laugh because it's like, yikes, nigga. Look how the people are conditioned, my nigga. It made me think about Thanos, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I was like, damn, nigga, people do need to go. God damn. We can't survive with a lot of people who are easily manipulated. And this is post Matrix. I thought the Matrix woke niggas up. I was wrong. Shit. You know what I'm watching? I'm watching this I forgot I think his name is Action Kid. It's just a person with a camera and just goes like to the hoods and shit. And this dude's an Asian, I guess. I think he's a white person, but this one is Asian. And he's walking through Fordham, the whole Fordham. For some reason, I like watching these shits because, like, familiar places that you haven't been in a while, you can kind of see how it looks now. That's the weird shit. I'm pretty sure people, I mean, I've done this obviously myself. Like, places like Egypt and shit like that. Man, I just put that shit, Egypt 4K, and you watch that shit on the big screen TV. Obviously, everybody got a big screen TV. TVs are like fucking $40 now. And I ain't gonna lie, when you see that shit 4K, you're like, alright, yo, it's kind of saving me money to go there. Obviously not. It's nothing like being there, obviously. But shit, man, like, everything is dope. It's a dope perspective seeing it. Or like seeing like a town in Italy or some shit like that. There's people that really go with their camera, walk, take, you know, capture all that shit. You could be anywhere in the world, just watch that shit. And it kind of feels like you're there. Like, you learn a lot. Some of them put even like fun facts and shit. So whichever country or city you want to put, just put the name of the city and then put like 4K. Obviously, if you want to see it in a better definition. Cause these 4K cameras, they're looking fucking for real. They looking like, just imagine. Well, I saw 8K. I was gonna say imagine 8K. I saw 8K, and you gotta remember, all these channels that we seen and shit like that, like on cable, they're not transmitting 4K. When I bought my TV, I was like, I thought she was 4K. What the fuck? And I forgot that, yo. I don't know what's taking them so long, because YouTube, you could just basically watch 4K there, but, and even with a phone, you could upload in 4K. But god damn, yo, people got mad fat asses in the Bronx, yo. God, I love the Bronx, man. Listen, I know I'm jumping subject, but fuck it. Listen, I don't know how people just, not that I don't know, but I remember being young though and saying to myself, yo, you will never see the prettiest woman ever. Cause just when you're in Cali or fucking Europe and you see the most beautiful chick ever, nigga, you could just stroll your ass in Fordham and see a chick that's way more prettier. And maybe, of course, I'm wrong, but damn, nigga. And fucking New York, or probably, obviously, other states now, but in the Heights, that's the home of seeing a fat ass. getting closer, and then you see her face, and it's like a grandma, and you're like, what the fuck? That's when you hear the. Let me look for the fucking for the sound effect. That's what you see when you see their face. You gotta call her Doña. Ay, perdón, Doña Maria. The nigga, but behind her, nigga, she looks like she's fucking 28. By the way, am I the only one that just... No, obviously I'm not the only one. But yo, I feel sorry for women that got their asses done. And then like they walk, and then like, and you can tell they embarrassed too, because now they put like lids over their asses so you can kind of not see it. But like bad ass jobs, oh my god. And they aging, and it just feels like they just have a big book bag in their ass. It's like they have a big ass fanny pack. Pun intended, I guess. They have like a rucksack army bag fanny pack, and you can move it like a fucking backpack. Like it doesn't even move your body anymore. And it's just like, yo, I know she probably thinks like, I should have never just done this shit. And this lets you know, and listen, I misogynistic, yada yada, whatever the hell that shit is called. But this is when you know that women are not really independent. Uh-oh, here it comes. Thank God I'm not famous. I'll get canceled right there. But women are not independent, because if you gotta go and alter your fucking body through knives and risk death just to get a feature to attract a man, bitch, you a slave to us. Y'all are slaves. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, I guess to women, big penis is all the wrath, but you don't see niggas going to DR, and I mean, obviously, because they probably can't get it done, or probably there is, but like, you don't see niggas just being like, yo, I gotta get this penis enlargement, like, come on. We still control the game. Now you still have those who just keep raising the price of these cars. And that shit sounds crazy for me to say. But still, nigga, the truth is the truth, yo. Men have to hold the fucking line. Hold the line, my nigga. These women now, they be having fucking 2, 3, 4 maletas running behind them, and they think like, yo, they on some fucking Salma Hayek shit. And you have these fucking suckers that, don't get no play and just fall for everything and pay for everything. And I understand the paying part, because listen, if you have the chance to just pay her and just put money in her mouth like fucking Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man in wrestling. Remember, like every time after he beats his opponents, he stuffs money in their mouth and he bounces. Listen, that's so easy. Cause what a chick gonna do? Like, hey, I want a bag. By the time she finishes the word bag, you just put the money in her mouth. Like, here, I all got that. Go ahead. That shit feels good. That's why I say over and over, thank God and God forbid I'm rich. Cause I'm gonna be a fucking diabolical rich person. Not diabolical in that sense. Lord forgive me. But I'm gonna be a troll. Like, listen, knowing how women will overlook anything as long as you have money, and I'm not every woman, so don't go fucking having titty attacks. But you know what I mean, nigga. So I told it on the podcast before, and I'll keep saying it over and over. Listen, I'll be in the club with a fucking old 1980s fucking box suit. You know what I'm saying? With the shoulder pads, all that old school shit. Just try to look as ridiculous as I can. I'll get a fucking mullet. I'll get a fucking curly, nigga, curly. You know what I'm saying? Jerry curl. All that shit. I'll probably just cut. I'll dead ass. I'll probably cut my. Nah, I probably won't. But I was I was thinking like, yo, I'll even cut my beard and leave just a solid 1980s mustache. But guess what, nigga? In the club, all the bitches is talking to me. Cause I just got to show them the bottle. I just got to present the show. They're gonna fall for a hook, line, and sinker. It's just basically like putting like a worm on a hook that you throw in the lake or wherever the fuck it is, in the river or whatever. You're gonna get a bunch of bites. And I'll be like, yo, let's dance, and I'll dance fucking retarded, my nigga. All on purpose, because I know at the end of the day, you know I got the money, and we gonna fuck. It's crazy how powerful money is, right? God damn, look at money and fear, my nigga. Woo. Let me take this sip. Son, look how powerful fear is. Mike Tyson was recently saying like he will be so scared, petrified, scared to death walking to the ring. But you know, when you're in the ring, you rely on your fucking skills, and he started realizing that the opponents were scared. So then that made him kind of like less and less work out, like work out in the gym and shit like that. I mean, training, whatever. Even Mike Tyson. And it's crazy how fear works, because Mike Tyson is what, my height, 5'11". You know what I'm saying? It's not every, I mean, he is brolic, he's built. But you know, it's crazy how like a short person has a tall person scared. It's so crazy that I'm pretty sure bullies get fucking beaten because one person, all they hear is about this bully and how bad he is. And when the person who's not familiar with both of them sees that bully and be like, who, that guy? It usually don't work good for the bully. Sometimes people do be like, oh shit. Cause they'll just go into their fear bag and be like, yo, damn, but he's small, like he's scary. Oh shit. And they get scared. Some people just be like, this little ass motherfucker. And like, just like the movie Goodfellas. In Goodfellas, Nicky, I think it was Nicky, or Goodfellas, or Casino. The biggest fucking bully was the smallest ass motherfucker. But it's a little different though, because if you small and you have a gun, you still have a gun. That shit gives you 7 feet of fucking height. All of a sudden, you Will Chamberlain. You Patrick Ewing now when you got that gun. Let's keep it real. So gun changed a lot of shit. But still, even in the boxing, when you know this when I fight this dude, he's not gonna fucking kick my head like a soccer ball. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna shoot me. He's not gonna be like he gonna. It's not like he's gonna go to his corner and his glove all of a sudden got a gun on it. Like, no, you know. But that fear can still paralyze you. All you gotta do is watch the Tyson versus Spinks, where Spinks was like, you know, scared as fuck. Allegedly, DK get scared as hell to come out. He wanted Mike Tyson to go out first. All that shit. And this is a dude who was champion also. So fear plays big. And then fear in society. Fear of saying the F word. See, now it's so beast that now instead of saying the word itself, which is faggot, now we're starting to say the word by the letter. Like the N word. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have us fear. Well, I understand white people would hold on to that fucking to nigga, but faggot? You was hearing that in every rap song from your favorite celebrities too. You know what I'm saying? So that pressure on these rappers I thought y'all was rappers. You talking about killing niggas in the hood left and right? LGBT steps to the plate, nigga. Y'all niggas they come through like get down or lay down. Y'all niggas laying down. Getting down, laying down. And maybe getting down with them too. Who knows? Allegedly. Pero. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna front. No filter. What I'm saying right now is no filter. Obviously, I shouldn't say that because it's kind of no filter no matter what. But yo, I kind of lost faith. Not faith, but like in my fandom days. Well, I can't say that because getting familiar with the Bible, it basically taught me like don't be a fan of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it'll be the my Jay-Z effect, which happened to me before I came through. Eddie came through with the Bible like it was a gun. Nah, but before I came across the Bible, I felt that in a way with Jay-Z, because this whole time you should have seen me when I was younger in my what I call my boule days. The boule is like, you know, the Black Illuminati or whatever, because you know they can't be accepted to the white Illuminati, yada yada. Boule is BOUELE, I think. So I use that term to explain like when I was what Christians say in the world, like falling for all these fucking tricks, aka brainwash. Anyway, so I would defend Jay-Z to the fucking fullest, nigga. And shout out to my brother, because my brother used to always check me on that, like by jokes. Like, nigga, fuck Jay-Z. You say that shit. But yeah, yo, I used to defend him. And yo, I'm gonna tell you my lowest state. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on, take a sip. My lowest state was I felt cool, and I rocked a shirt that it was like a very Illuminati reference. And you could tell like the that dark side has an effect, because that shit looked at Matt fly on me. Shit, I used to rock that shit more than one time a fucking week. Fuck them niggas. And I actually rocked it for a video that's on YouTube. So fuck. Nah. So I don't think it's on YouTube. But it says some, it was basically Illuminati in like in Latin or some bullshit. But I thought it was cool because, you know, I was in a way I was like, you know, the cool shit is Illuminati. Yo, listen, I hate saying that shit right now. That shit is embarrassing. But that's how I thought. That's the influence. Because at the same time, you could use the negative influence, but what if there was more positive influence? Look at me trying to sound like like I'm running for mayor or some shit. But what I mean is like, yo, imagine if a lot of these artists, they were just, you know, Bible heavy. Not Christians, evangelicals, or whatever the hell they do. No, don't break it down. But just the book, that they just fuck with the book. It would have fucking spread. And we will feel like empowered to read the Bible. Can you believe that everybody wants to speak about the Bible, but nobody ever read it? People read it, obviously. But they understand it. Because here's the thing, you can read something back and forward and back, but can you get the understanding from it? That's a whole world now. That's a whole different world. People read the Bible, well, if you read the Bible and you understand it, then there's no way right now you should be celebrating Christmas. Let's just, I know, it hurts, it sucks, but are we gonna keep it honest? Like, that's a pagan holiday. You know, I have to say it. That even birthdays, and that's reckless, because, you know, me, I'm like, fuck, you know, my birthday, hey, I want to do a little something extra, you feel me? But yeah, you know, so it has all of that. And then to see all these people making money, these fucking pastors and shit, and they folding in with that, with the pagan holidays and all that, it's just like, you see, Are they really keeping it real? Are we gonna keep it all the way real, or are we not? And to backtrack, I don't even know if I'm backtracking to something that I said before, but fuck it. I guess new subject or whatever. But I kind of wanted to say that, going back to fear, because look at what the whole baby shit. When you had other rappers coming at like the baby for being at a homophobic or whatever, but he was beasting. He was like, yo, if you're not sucking dick, I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you say that shit? Whatever happened to put your money in the air, wave like you just don't care or some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you're gonna go that fucking detailed? That shit kind of felt like it was like, yo, we're gonna raise awareness again for LGBT community, and you're gonna say these reckless lines right here. Forget about put your hands in the air, wave like you just don't care. Nigga was mad fucking detailed. He was like, yo, my nigga, if you riding in that Honda, my nigga, and you go over there, you open that door, you lean over, you ain't gonna suck that dick, nigga. Yo, he was being mad fucking ridiculous. I was like, yo, what the fuck? That's why I was like, yo, I wouldn't be surprised if that nigga was sent to do that so he can just get a lot of heat on him, and I don't know, I guess, create a buzz around his name and keep his name in people's mouths and shit like that. Like, I understand that people want to say, yeah, rappers always say that. And listen, I'm not a club person at all, but I doubt that they're gonna be saying some shit too descriptive. Like, yo, if you're in the parking lot, if you're not in the fucking parking lot sucking dick in the gray Honda and the license plate with 7-1 for you're like, yeah, what the fuck? They wave your hands in the air, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? But he was a little too descriptive. Like, come on, my nigga. Because I would have just been like, yo, wave your hands in the air like you just don't motherfucking care, or flip to the money and just bash broke people and be like, yo, if you got more than $1,000, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you could tell that shit used to alert people, the stick up kids in parties. If you got $100, wave your hands in the air, and they would just be like scanning, like, okay, who? Him, her? Okay, her too. Her, him. Nigga, they'll run up to those people and fucking. That's why I keep my hand down. Fuck that shit. It's kind of weird. Like, isn't it weird that it must have been back in the days. It was a super norm. Like, we wouldn't even question this. But even when like a rapper would say, yo, somebody scream. I want to talk to the men right now. To the men. What? And by the way, I don't get no views, so I'm just saying that shit. But for the men, I always be thinking like, yo, what do y'all say? Like, do y'all go, ah? Or do y'all just be like, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Because we want to be a little too cool. You could tell with Michael Jackson, there was no rules. You had to you could be like Suge Knight and scream like a fucking teenager that fainted and shit. With Michael Jackson, everybody loses their cool. You remember that pic that I think Michael Jackson did the video for Black and White or whatever, and he asked for real like gang members to play a part or whatever of like the gang scene. And when you look up the picture of Michael Jackson with Crips, and it's probably all memes and shit, you see all them Crip niggas happy as hell. Niggas is smiling from cheek to cheek, nigga. Cause nigga, that's Michael Jackson, nigga. It's a rap. You can tell Michael Jackson is so beast, and this is a black guy from Indiana, that I saw a clip of jail in India or some weird place, and they were all dancing to Thriller, super synced. These is niggas in jail. I ain't gonna front. It would have been funnier if it would have been like, yo, everybody in Rikers Island are dancing to Michael Jackson. Then you'd be like, okay, maybe there's peace in there. But, even if it's not the same, just to think like, yo, in jail, Michael Jackson had people dancing together, synced. The movies that they made about Michael Jackson, he probably made a bunch of fucking Indian people over there like feel good about their skin. So I wonder if that should be happening in India, like that they want to show who was the lightest Indian person. Cause here, my nigga, you catch Dominicans, and they don't have the filter that they trying to put on us, like, you know, Black Lives Matter or like racism. No, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they get mad when they be like, nigga, don't talk about Americans here in Mexico, cause y'all do the same shit with Haitians. Ooh, don't say that. All you hear is, you know what I'm saying? They'll get mad. They don't like that shit, but it's true. You be still hearing Dominicans like that. Let's say if you take a cab, you could tell people, all the Dominican people, they just can't talk in Ubers, cause nigga, you will fucking flag them. ¿Cómo está, primo? And you be like, hey, what's up? Sí, mira, tuviste toda esa gente que estaban, tuviste en la noticia el tipo que mató un prieto ahí, and you be like, oh shit. You could tell, like, I don't give a fuck about the filters, but I just joke to myself, like, when this shit happens to me. Cause I'll be like, yo, if I was a different type of person, a super woke person, and be like, you're fucking racist. You know, I'll be telling my moms, though, cause sometimes my mom is, mind you, my mom's father is charcoal black. You know what I'm saying? If he would have whistled in South Carolina or the South, if he would have whistled like Emmett Till, he would have been Emmett Till number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use that scale to let people know. Like, it wasn't he was light skinned. No, he was black. And my mom is light skinned because, you know, her mom, my mom's, his wife was very light skinned. And my mom sometimes be laying out that racist talk sometimes. And I'm like, you see, that's why they talk shit about DR. Like, not talk shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people be like, oh, DR people are racist to black. Oh, I'm not black. Like that, like the memes, because, yo, I'm not black, I'm Dominican. But it shows Cedric the Entertainer with a Kelly. You know, and it's true. Like, you see black people really say that. But I get what they mean, though. Let's not get it twisted. We have culture. The culture here is all over the place because we just go here by skin tone. Like, no, nigga, there's dark skinned people, you know what I'm saying, from all walks of life. Look at me sounding like National Geographic. But you know what I mean, right? Like, African is not the same as a black person here. And if you haven't noticed by now, then I don't know. Open up that radar, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican black is different from here. It's a different culture. That's why they have the American blacks here be like, oh, y'all Caribbean niggas. It's like, oh, no, y'all want to keep separating? Y'all gonna have nobody to fucking y'all ain't gonna have no accomplices. They want to cancel Caribbean blacks, but then again, it's like, okay, so are you gonna cancel Rihanna? Cause y'all be fucking in line buying her products. Are you gonna cancel the nigga who created hip hop? One of the majors. Kool Herc. Look at me. I'm gonna take that man here. Yo, let me give you my fucking Bronx card, man. Fuck. Not Kool Herc. Yeah, Kool Herc. Yeah, it is Kool Herc. All right, I get Kool Herc confused with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. That big, you know, bulky dude. I get him confused with Herc from the DJ of the Bronx. But anyway, he was Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of even blacks here that just don't know what the fuck they talking about. Obviously, they get caught with their emotions once again, like they do in public once again. And even in society, you know what I be thinking? I'm like, yo, you know what? I know the word nigger hurts. It hurts. And you knew when I knew it, you obviously knew it hurts. But you know what I knew is when I got a own taste of the word nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never called nigger. I was gonna call nigger on video game online, because that's the last frontier of speaking off your mind. You can say whatever you want, but you know, of course, they cracking down. They could fucking ban you from video games. But back in the days, at least in video game online, you hear everything, and it will be a white kid that's like 12 years old calling you nigger. But in this case, you can tell all these subjects I have, all these topics, fuck out of here. I'm going fucking off the dome. Nah, but I remember I was playing the not Madden. It was in a NASCAR game. So, you know, Online, it's gonna be a bunch of white people. But here's the caveat. I don't even know if I'm using that term right. I'll look it up later. But here's the caveat. Fuck it. I'm fucking nice in NASCAR, and I'm talking about. They were asking me like, "Yo, you use the steering wheel and shit like that?" And I'm like, "Nah, the joystick, the PlayStation fucking controller." And you'll see them like they'll stay shut or some shit like, "Oh, okay," because they find it weird because, you know, the courses and shit in NASCAR, the racing, you know, the courses for you to, it's like taboo to like bump you and shit like that, or like, you know, trying to like, this ain't no like fucking crash the dude into the wall type of shit. You gotta like, the etiquette is you can't bump into me. Like they will be on the already on the fucking on the headset, yo, watch where you fucking going. You fucking can't drive. You fucking new. Just because that's how it is in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I was nice with it, and I was talking my shit in one race, and one of them was calling me nigger. And I was like, I got tight. I was like, this motherfucker. So I hit him with the Jackie Robinson fucking swag, nigga. I fucking OD'd on him, and he got so mad that he knew he was losing the race while he was talking shit to me, that he I guess he, instead of quitting, what he did is he stopped his car and he got off the road and waited for me to go around again the course to try to like make me crash. And I was so far at that time, because now I go back and people just edit their car so much. I don't know how to edit the car and height, weight, tire pressure, and all that shit. I don't know how to do that shit. So, but at that time, I was fucking swerving the car while he was coming. To the point, I was mad fucking nice. To the point that other people in the race were getting affected and getting hit and fucking up their spot in the race. They would lose, you know, they would lose position. And they were like, yo, what the fuck? And they got mad at him. At first, when he was calling me nigga, I was embarrassing him, because you know how I am with the fucking comebacks, and I was cutting him. And then I knew about NASCAR too, so I was cutting him in NASCAR terms too, and people were laughing too at me, like with me. And it got to a point that he estaba dando asco, like he basically was fucking up the game, and people were like, yo, get the fuck out the fucking, you know, get the fuck out of I'm gonna flag him or whatever. So they got mad at that kid, and he just felt crunchy the whole fucking time, because he thought he was gonna be cool, be the cool guy, call me nigger, and he act like I didn't know my game. Nigga, I fucking waxed his ass, and that little racism shit, it ended right there, because these other people was like, yo, stop fucking talking like that. They got mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I was gassed. I was like, look at me, simulating with white people. But that's because I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? But online is the last frontier of all that shit. I forgot the point that I was saying before that, so I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, now you can't even fucking, like, I'll be playing this game called Rocket League, and you can't even say, like, I think you can't even put, hey, yo, because what if that shit leads to any profanity, then you can get blocked real fast. Well, I guess that just goes back to fear. By the way, the Donda album came out, so that got me off guard. Like, I thought that shit was gonna come out next week. You know what I'm saying? And I saw Kanye's post on Instagram. He was like that the manager don't want to put the baby's verse, and then the manager came out shortly like, I woke up and people saying I don't want, why wouldn't I want that shit on Kanye's whatever. And then Kanye said that they posted the album without his approval and without the version of the baby, because you know the baby's getting canceled everywhere. And update, within minutes that song was in the album with the baby, so it was no issue. But still, you could tell if Kanye was not the Kanye, and there would have been a person that'd be quiet, he'll probably take the first answer, you know, that they'll say like, oh, we can't do it right now. And then, you know, the artist will probably not fight it and won't have the pull that they have on the internet like Kanye, and just Kanye come out and say some reckless shit like, Yo, they just told me they trying to not have the baby on them. Right there, they're gonna look so stupid that they're gonna act like, no, what are you talking about? We said, yeah, look, we did it. You know what I'm saying? But if it was another artist that was like quiet and don't want to ruffle feathers, they would be like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro, but they told me you couldn't make it, and that's how it happens. Because right now, they the music industry is wanna humble the baby. Cause LGBT, nigga, that's the mafia, nigga. Get down or lay down. The get down or lay down gang. You know what I'm saying? It made me think, like, yo, can we just hurry up and cancel the Bible, by the way? Can we just hurry up and cancel the Bible? Because we know it's gonna go in there with that. That's why I was like, yo, imagine like the baby would have not responded with an apology, but he would have just responded with like the photo of the Bible. Oh shit. I wanted to see that one. If I was the lawyer, you don't need a Jew. No, just come get me. I'm a troll. You gotta troll these niggas back. What you gonna say now? That the Bible? Oh, what you mean with the Bible? No, the LGBT, they want to take it there though. And listen, when I say the LGBT, I'm talking about lo que está dando asco, my nigga. Like the ones that are trying to beast and put little kids and shit, like those motherfuckers. There's gay people that does not agree with that fucking, with the whole shit that the LGBT be trying to fucking do and be mad extra. So let's get that clear. That's because I'm reading it from here, from the LGBT people that sent me a note, a cease and desist. Nah, but that's what it is. We all have people that are probably gay in our family and shit. Like, what we gonna do? Every time we see them, we gonna jump them? Like, no, nigga, knock it off. But that agenda that they want to push everything on. With the gay Robin. Oh yeah, with the gay Robin. Like, if you're gonna put the gay Robin, don't do Robin. Go, cause I know you want to do Batman. Just go ahead and do it. Do Batman and do Superman. But just do it and let's just go. Let's get it over with. You know what I'm saying? But they want to do a slow fucking roll on us about this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they want to condition the kids now, so by the time those kids get older, they will be like, yo, we thinking about canceling the Bible. Y'all cool with it? Yeah. Everybody gonna say, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to that point. They got to that point. Now I see why, like, old school Dominicans, Jamaican, Caribbean, especially Caribbean, but even just strong alpha males and shit, that would be like, what? When you get like a ear piercing, even though ear piercings is as old as the Bible. The Bible even mentions men, not gay people, but just men with ear piercings and nose piercings. This is old as the beginning of time. But not everybody would. Obviously, not everybody knew that, so you can't judge them. But they would think that shit was gay, right? And I get why they felt like that, because they probably just saw feminism, not feminism, but the feministic traits of shit being like cool. But I kind of get what they're saying, because okay, they were wrong on earrings, right? Because the history, yada yada, the Bible is like mentions people with earrings. It wasn't like on some gay shit. It was like jewelry. But now the way people be having, like, I would say fanny pack, because I do it. I have a fanny pack because I just want to carry shit. I hate summertime because I want pockets. And if you don't want to like fucking Bruce Wayne Batman out there with a fucking a compartment belt and shit, then yeah, you're gonna have probably a book bag. I don't like book bags. I don't know. Like, I do, but whatever. But a fanny pack is what I always loved. But I loved it when there was a time where you couldn't rock a fanny pack because you would look stupid. And then fanny packs became cool. I was like, yes, now I can rock my fanny pack. But there's people that straight up just wear like a fucking purse. Like, they probably got the purse at Burlington Coat Factory in the women's section or some shit. I saw one so ridiculous, and I was like, God damn, nigga, let me get that shit so I can give it to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, ridiculous. And I can see why people be like, oh, what the tight jeans shit, because you could wear fit jeans, but then this tight jeans, and it's like, ugh, men look. Oh, just imagine the skirts. I can't believe I dead ass saw people wear the skirt because of Kanye. And listen, you can tell I'm Kanye biased though on this one, because my thing is, like, listen, Kanye always called it a kill. We don't go ham on Irish people with their bagpipes when they wear their kilt. So he wanted to wear a kilt resembling like a gladiator. Okay, so I understood that. Yeah, that was a good one. But people, you could tell I didn't know that was Kanye's idea. They'll just wear it and they'll be like, yeah, you know. And I'm like, nigga, what? I saw this dude that had the kilt or the skirt, whatever. But he just do it just to copy Kanye. And I'm like, yo, and this nigga got a girl. I'm like, what's the fuck? I guess they confident, but a little too much on the brainwash for me. That's why, once again, the what's it called? The idol worship. That shit with the Jay-Z shit. Of course, I told you. Cause nigga, let's keep it real. When we saw Jay-Z with fucking Marina Abramovic, that fucking devil worshiper, and he was doing videos with her, and like that On to the Next video was like really ridiculous on the occult. So I was like, yo, can you believe I was defending this nigga, and this nigga probably really on some wild shit? And then that just made me think, like, without reading the Bible, that just made me think, like, damn, isn't it weird that usually, like, people that want to leave the music industry, they have to turn Christian? And I remember thinking, like, oh, look at these, it's like the same shit over and over. Like, look at these niggas don't want to sound, they can't make a hit, and now they want to be Christian. I used to say that. But mind you, it's the media machine. Def Jam allegedly was buying their own CDs back then to prop up a fucking artist. So when they unplug you, boom, unless you fucking go to like the middle of 42nd Street and sing a fucking Billie Jean, the newest version of Billie Jean that everybody loves it, you're not gonna go nowhere. Which ends up being you're not gonna make that much money. Which ends up being you might see the person and working in a regular job and getting ridiculed. Like the word was that Emil from Rockefeller, the first female of the Rockefeller back in the days in Jay-Z's group, because they saw her like working at Target and shit, and it's just like, you know, of course, at first people just want to laugh, but it's like, nigga, that's real. That's real. You know, so anyway, listen, when I saw that Jay-Z was really into like all that weird shit, and then like they kept doubling down on that shit, I'm like, that I just learned from there. And it made me think, yo, it's probably some real evil versus good shit that they keep playing it down, so we don't think that religion exists. I don't like to use the word religion because they fucked it up, but the Bible itself, the book, you know, like a higher power, they trying to play that shit down to the point that they tell us like, yo, we're monkeys, my nigga, so don't get too crazy. And it's like, no, okay, yeah, I understand we look like we kind of look like a monkey, but there's a certain difference, nigga. There's a certain difference. You will not leave your I mean, listen, we would not leave our kids with anything, right? But you would not leave your fucking kid with a fucking grown gorilla. You will leave it with an adult human being, like, you know, because we know that there's a huge difference. Then they want to tell us that we were fucking born because a bunch of planets collided like marbles, and, you know, we just give it time and we came out, and this is like, okay, maybe. But it's crazy how people are so assertive without the real facts. Nobody was there. But what you see in hip hop, they stay promoting evil, straight up evil. Cause let's keep it real, they even got me. Because listen, if you told a bunch of New York motherfuckers to freestyle off the top, or you know whatever, cause I feel like as a New Yorker, every New Yorker at least could kick a freestyle or some shit. But every freestyle sounds good when you know coming through the block with a gun, fucking a nigga's bitch, buying bot, like that shit sounds good. That's that nigga shit that we love. It's like in our DNA. But we have to understand that shit is violent. But it's funny because it sounds good. Like you be hearing some like church rap, and it's like, oh, come on, my nigga. But you can tell because they got us. They got us to the point that we just want to hear violence. But at least I know. At least I came to realize that. So like, if I have to kick a freestyle, nigga, I'm gonna say mad fucking violent, fucking heinous shit. At least I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I like when I see with that the effect of hip hop and that evilness, and especially Lil Nas X taking it to another level. It's like, okay, but you rarely see the opposite. You know, you rarely see the opposite in the music industry. Or in the movie industry also. That's why I feel like one day they're just gonna try to condition us to move the Bible away from us more and more. Cause I'll be feeling, you listen, if you die and they be like, yo, oh, you're here in heaven. Yo, you read the Bible? And you be like, I saw, what's that movie with Mel Gibson that he did about Jesus? And they were like, go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, damn, at least while I'm on earth and I'm still living, come on, I feel like it's all our duty to at least read that Bible. And read it, the last page, and just say, listen, I still don't understand what this shit is talking about. Okay. But damn, at least read the Bible. and this is coming from a motherfucker that subscribe to the Bible and haven't read the whole Bible yet. But I know a lot of bits and pieces of it though, like, and understand it. So, you know, I understand it to the point that it's enough for me to be like, damn, you know, like, whoever that doesn't read the Bible or doesn't know about the Bible, he or she could be missing out. It's just like, okay, it's like, this is one of the best ways I could describe, I guess, the Bible, the importance of it. It's just like if you're in the jungle and you have to look for wood because you need to make a spear. But out of nowhere, you see a fucking AK-47 with bullets. And you tested it and you see what it could do. That's the Bible to me. I know that sounds corny. It must sound corny. But that's how I see it. It's like, it's an extra tool. Why not? Okay, yes. Pick up the gun. Still, don't leave it there. And go ahead and look for wood and make your spear. But hold on to that fucking AK, nigga. That's how I see it, because listen, the Bible will be breaking shit down that you will need a bunch of good people that don't judge you or whatever to kind of like explain to you or give you a good advice. If you don't have friends like that can give you a really good advice, then my nigga, read the Bible, because they make the Bible look like it's some whack shit or whatever. But when you see the situations of the Bible, it's gangster as hell. It's gangster as hell. And I know it gets a bad rap because these people in local churches, they just want to read the good parts of the Bible and not the bad parts, because there's bad parts in the Bible, not bad, but shit that makes you say, word? Like, oh, I didn't know this shit. You know, and then especially seeing how in Europe they took Jesus' image, which they clearly reference in the Bible that he's dark skinned, and they make a fucking Brad Pitt version, and we all have that shit in our fucking kitchen or some shit in our living room. Every Hispanic, or those 3 little kids playing, they're white as hell. That's a little mindfuck to me. Because if his skin color don't matter, then why y'all always portray him as fucking Axl Rose from fucking a rock and roll band and shit with long hair and shit, when he had short woolly hair? Woolly was their version of saying nappy hair. So just off of that, and his eyes were red. Maybe, well, I think that was his eyes was red when he comes back, I think, or something like that. So it's just those little details. You'd be like, okay, hold up. Jesus' eyes were, you know, has been like the vision that they had of Jesus was him with red eyes. Like, you would think that's some devil shit, but no, that's what the Bible says. So it's those details that we just don't know because we never really just took our time and just check it out. So look at me going on a fucking Bible tangent anyways. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good that people at least get the foundation of it, because little do we know they could fucking ban the Bible, and then it's like we're on some China shit where they burn books and shit, and it's gonna look crazy. And it's only a positive book. Like, goddamn, nigga. We all into fucking loving hip hop and all that shit. Fucking, we love Marvel and shit. When Marvel be basing a lot of their shit from the Bible itself. I mean, let's just be honest. But anyways, fear is big, because when we don't have fear, we can tell the LGBT people like, yeah, I understand your shit is important, your plight, whatever, but that's where it stops. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Because they're not gonna promote a man household in the family. All these fucking basketball players, all they do is thank their moms, because their moms is the only ones in their lives. And as men, we fuck up too. We want to keep fucking all the bitches, right? All the bitches. And then we don't want to think about, okay, what happens when your wife finds out and she want to divorce you? Now you're gonna put your kid being raised by a woman. He's not gonna get the father side of it. If you get a girl that's way prettier or whatever, she don't like it, you posting her, you happy as hell, child support, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, and we need to fix that. Because everybody likes to say, "Oh, what's your solution?" When you beating somebody all the way up in what we call facts, they want to say, how are we gonna fix it? That's when you know you won. But anyways, that's the way we fix it. A strong man in the household. Don't go wanting to fuck everything that moves, and then you know it's gonna risk your family. The family is strong. You also can't have a fucking chick that is into vanity so much that she can't fucking go into a fucking restaurant and relax, and she gotta take a fucking photo of everything. And I think women will get to that point that they will be like, why the fuck are we doing this shit in the future though? Because right now, people want to act like we don't see your life because it's on fucking social media. But bitch, we seen your lives on social media. Trust me. I know how to recognize patterns. I know a square from a square, a circle from a circle, and a triangle from a triangle. I can see what those means, what you're insinuating. Like they think we stupid. A lot of fucking simps want to be like, yo, we don't know shit, man. Women know more, man. Women know how to cheat, man. Well, alright. Well, tell those smart ass women how many fucking championship chess players there are that are women. Huh? That's a different story. And I seen one. That's a champion. She went to downtown New York, and she went to West 4 or whatever, where they be having a chess game. She rocked the nigga to sleep that day. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, y'all, sometimes y'all that women worshiping is just male feminists, and y'all look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, all I'm saying is this. Don't let it interfere. Look at me going back to the topic again and again, right? But just don't give it to fear, because we can't just cancel the baby and not cancel every rapper who's very successful or whatever. Because we could probably look back and we could catch Puff Daddy saying faggot. So are we going to cancel him? We're going to have to cancel him. And he's going to have to pay for whatever he did in the past. Not because, I changed, yo. I'm a changed man. Look at the range, man. Nah, you can't say that now. Because y'all canceling people off the past. Look at Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? So we just need to be calling balls and strike like the umpire. And if we're gonna cancel, then we should go all the way, because we can't pick and choose. Then we're gonna look stupid. Yo, what's up with your boy Biden? Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm probably gonna end it here. It's already 1 hour and 14. I do have other shit I was gonna talk about, and I'm gonna have to. This just sounds like a segment, which I just say that, and I just say I'm gonna use it for the next episode, and I won't even speak about the next episode. Who the fuck cares? Anyways, Pirate Radio, episode 14. Peace.